keep hearing this a lot is success feels heavy to people. And it's feeling heavy for a lot of leaders out there. But if you've grown but don't feel freer, this conversation is for you. This isn't really something that should feel heavy. Success does get heavier as you move along because you're taking on more and you're doing more and you're carrying bigger things than you were in the past. But really what it comes down to is we're misaligned. We're not in alignment with where it is we want to go. Our business seems to be scaling and growing faster than we are growing as individuals. So it becomes heavier and it becomes that we're not in there. And really what it boils down to is we're just not in leadership shape. Let's say that again. We're not in leadership shape. We're in wanting something, but not doing what needs to be done for it. We want the success and everything that comes with it, but we don't want to develop along the way. We don't want to go and put the hard work into ourselves. We want to put the hard work into our business or into others and to do these other things, but we never really take time for ourselves. And it really kind of comes down to one little simple thing that you probably have heard 1,000 times if you've been on airplanes or traveled lately, or actually, probably in the last 30 years, if you've traveled, you've for sure heard this, probably longer. And that is if the airplane you're on, if the cabin should lose pressure, lose oxygen, oxygen masks are going to fall from the ceiling, I tell you, and they show you where they're at and they drop them, do all that goofy thing. And then they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you help others. And you leaders out there, they're talking to you. You want to help and do and go off and do, but you never take care and put the oxygen on you. And sometimes oxygen shows up in our alignment, our clarity with our goals. It shows up in so many different ways that we need to have oxygen on ourselves to actually go. Our leadership skills, our communication, our goal planning, our growth, our mindset, all of these things are oxygen to us as a leader to move ourselves forward. So I'm finding out that is where the reason why things feel heavy. It's not normalized. There's pressure that comes along with growth. And if you're not ready for the pressure, the responsibility, and the expectations as you level yourself up, it feels heavy. So you need to be developing. John Maxwell says all the time is to be a good leader, you need to be one chapter ahead of the people you're leading. So if you're growing your team, your individuals, your business, other people that you lead around you, and you're not growing yourself, you become the lid. You become that ability to keep it where it's at and make it feel kind of heavy. So, oftentimes we think it's heavy because we're doing it wrong, or we think sometimes that we've hit a level of success and that's all we can handle. No, success feels heavy when the business goes faster than you do underneath it. I want you to really, really understand that is the business is growing faster than you. So you become the lid that holds it back, and you become a spot where it continues to grow in a way that you think that things are okay and it feels heavy, and you end up underperforming. You end up not happy. You end up not ready for it because you're not in there. So added responsibilities, this really is showing that you need recalibration. And that's where we want to talk today is most leaders scale their business and then they hope that they'll catch up later. But leadership weight, it really, like I said, comes from misalignment, not growth. It really is in there. So we need to make sure that we're handling things, we're moving things down the right way, and we can handle the pressure, which will bring us progress. We're not exhausted. We're in success mode. We're tired, but we're not exhausted. And exhaustion comes with mental focus, not from the body. The body, wear the body out, stressing, move it going on, and go get some good sleep, and you come back ready to go. But exhaustion comes from mental fatigue. So that's where we're at. So if this landed, anything I said to you kind of hit it alone, I want you to know you're not alone. This is part of growth. This is really part of growth when you try to do it yourself. No one succeeds alone. And we try to keep repeating this hamster wheel of going off and doing, and we need to get other people in our corner. So what I'm offering to you with this Facebook group, and obviously this is a channel to share things that are out there struggling with or getting in and get into conversation with others that are facing the same kind of things. But I'm offering you a free success call. This isn't a sales call. This isn't about any pressure. This is about helping you gain some clarity. It's about saying, hey, I can't do this all alone. It's a clarity conversation. This is just a conversation about what's going on, where are you at, what's feeling heavy, why are you exhausted, where can we add some alignment because you're misaligned, and how do we clearly help you take it the next step? And it's about just on the small journey. So this is no pressure, it's no pitch, there's no obligation. It's a 15-minute call. Just schedule it. There's going to be a link in the bottom. Schedule it, get into it. If there's openings in my schedule, get into it. If I can help you any way, I'm going to. I'm going to put something in and give you some opportunities. So again, this is no pressure, no sales. This is a benefit of being in this group. So you're here, come in. If you're feeling misaligned, you could use some clarity. Get this free little call. Let's jump on. Let's talk about some things. Let's help you out, or share in the comments of what's going on and let others help you and navigate it. But stop trying to do this alone. You don't have to carry all of this. You don't have to pretend any longer that everything is fine. You don't have to hope for freedom to come and then you'll feel clear and you have all alignment at that particular time when you actually have the success. Leadership starts with the truth. And that's really what we're going to do in that call is really get clear with where are you at. When we know where we're at, we can start calculating and putting together a map to get us to where we want to go and start the journey of it. But if we're not really clear with where we're at, but we kind of have an idea where we want to go, we can never calculate a route. So look at it like your cell phone. If it can't hit a tower, you can't actually use your GPS, your Waze, any system that you're using for your maps. And your business and yourself is the same way. If you don't get clear with where you currently are at, it's hard to ever get to where it is you want to go. You're going to get little movements. You're going to get opportunities where you feel like you're moving in the right way. And then you're going to hit this cycle, this pattern where things feel heavy, feel frustrated, and you're back where you were. And that's probably what you've experienced at time and time again in your business. And let me let you something in on something here is this isn't a one-time event. This isn't something you do and then you never experience that again. Every time you level yourself up, you establish another ceiling, another thing you need to break through. And there's more challenges. There's other things along the way of your journey up that mountain. Everything you want is uphill. Everything comes with a climb. And this is getting you started on the climb and knowing that once you get conditioned to understand and alignment of where you want to go, and you have people in your corner that are helping you see through the blind spots, the obstacles that you can't see, and help you navigate around them, that's where success comes. That's where your true potential can shine. But your true potential is being held back because you're trying to do it all alone. You're trying to, I can do this, I can get there, I can do, or you're in scarcity going, someday I'll be able to afford to have someone come help me. That's why I'm offering this to you. Jump on this free call. Not going to cost you a dime. It's just going to cost you a little bit of your time. And that time, I guarantee, will be a multiplier for you. I will make an impact on you. We will move you a little bit, and then we'll see what happens after that. And I know it'll deliver to less stress, less weight that you're carrying, less worry, less everything. You're moving on the path that you can start to see a little bit. And clarity comes with movement. Every time you take a step, you see more than you saw before the step. Every time you adjust your eyesight to new environments, you see better. So all we want to do is get you clear enough to start moving on a path that you don't feel under so much pressure. So I hope you got something out of this live today. I hope I made an impact on you. Again, share some comments in below of ways that we can offer some help to you, talk about some topics that are real to what you're experiencing right now, and get it out there. I'm looking at probably sometime in early February. I think we're going to do an open forum live call and let you guys get on and bring your topics, and we'll navigate and help you through them on that call. But in the meantime, click the link, jump on my free discovery call. Let me help you any way I possibly can. And I guarantee I am going to help point you in the right direction. Have a great one, guys.